kill me.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Hunter x Hunter 1999 review video here. This is episode 56. The reaction video to episode 56 is pinned in the comment section below. Be sure to click that link, watch my reaction, come back to this video. Let's talk about this episode. Title episode is called Scarlet Duel and Cost of Life. And what an episode, guys. I loved this episode. Like, I loved episode 55. I loved this episode because the fight between Kurapika and Evogan from start to finish was just really beautiful, really dope. The music was just great. Just everything about this episode. I wish that they because this was added in the 2011 the remake, where Kurapika had jumped up in the air where the moon was like behind him and he was coming down for an attack. They didn't have that here in the original. I was hoping that would have been here and they had taken that from the original and put it in the remake, but they actually added that. So but this fight was just really just like, man, like I said, the music was dope too. Like guys, like Kurapika just did his freaking thing. Evogan did his thing too, of course. You know, specific spots I definitely remember from the remake were here that they kept from the original, where, you know, Evogan was attacking Kurapika and hitting him in his left arm a couple of times, but Kurapika was definitely, like, he was over 9,000, just doing his thing. He was focused, just questioning Evogan, asking him specific things, specifically asking him about, you know, why is it that you don't show any emotions, don't have any feelings towards the victims that you take the life from. You know, we get him, we get the flashbacks with him and his master talking to him and teaching him, watching him master, you know, his specialist abilities through Nen. But I love the fact that his master, you know, said he was like, I believe that this was basically the last time he was. I'm gonna say it one more time, you know, let it go. He basically told him like 3 or 4 times, like, you know, throughout this conversation, even saying it one more time to him, saying, let it go. Like, you're this isn't you. This isn't your, you know, your personality. This isn't a part of who you are. You know, you go down this road, you're not going to be able to basically mentally operate and function how you are now. Once you pass that, get past, you know, go through with this and pass that threshold of, you know, taking a life. You know, that the master knows this about Kurapika, and I believe Kurapika does too. But he is basically, he sees red just like his eyes, and, you know, this is what he feels like he not only wants to do but needs to do per his Kurta clan. And, you know, once this fight gets started and how things transpire and what Kurapika, the conversations he's having with Evogan, and to the point that Evogan knows that he's like, his body may not be physically strong because Kurapika is shutting down his abilities, his mental is, and he keeps asking Kurapika to just basically take him out, just get it over with. I'm not going to give you what you want. Kurapika's asking, where are they? What are their abilities? He keeps punching him in his stomach to the point when he bleeds on him. We see the effect that it is starting to have on him mentally, because he even says it, like, the smell of this blood, cracking of the bones, this, that, and the third. Like, this isn't, you know, how things should be. And he asked him again, how could you do stuff like this with how things are transpired between just me and you? How could you be this type of a person where you don't have feelings towards the victims, like, where you're just like, I can't do this anymore? But, you know, that's not Evogan. That's not Evo. You know, Uvo, he does this out of thrill, and he does not care. This is his character, you know, this is who he is, this is what he's done for years, and he doesn't shed a tear for any of his victims. We know that Kurapika would, kind of feel like Kurapika would here, but, you know, the look on his face after the fact, him looking up in the air, like, I even like the blood, the drip of, like, the blood, like a blood tear dripping down from the moon just before, you know, once he took Uvo's life. Like, guys, like, this fight was just dope, man. It just really just dope, and the emotions were high. Like, it was just dope. But, you know, with that, that's when we have Gon here basically selling off his license hunter license because they need specific money, because they are trying to come up with a game plan where they are gonna basically get with some folks, talk to them, and narrow down the specific people who are actually telling the truth on the whereabouts of the Phantom Trope. That's what they're gonna do. But you know, Leo and Kahlua, they basically were just like against Gon selling off his hunter license for this $100 million Jenny loan. But you know, he's gonna do it because you know it's gonna go into the account the next day around the same time, and they're gonna just, you know, put in the work to try to figure out what they're gonna do next per their plan. But all in all, guys, this freaking episode 56 was just dope. Episode 55 was dope. Really loved it for today. But you know, with that, let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section below. What do you all think of episode 56 from the 1999 original version? Let's talk about some things in the comment section if you feel up to it. But with that, as always, I will hopefully talk to you all next time with more Hunter x Hunter 1999 original version reaction and review videos to come soon. Peace, guys.